Huge news for the Raptors as it's just been revealed that they intend to sign Scottie Barnes to a rookie max extension that will make him the highest paid player in Toronto's history. So in this video, we break down the contract and decide if he's really worth it. Let's get into it. With the rookie extension window opening up for Scottie Barnes as he only has 1 year left on his rookie deal, it's been reported by Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN that Toronto intends to sign him to the rookie max extension contract that could be worth up to $270 million in total. So on an average annual salary, that's $54 million per year that keeps Scottie Barnes, or at least gives Toronto complete control over where he is going to be playing for 6 more years. So let's try and figure out this contract, if it's worth it, why the Raptors gave it to him, and try and predict what this could look like for Scottie Barnes and the team in 6 years' time. It'll all happen right here on Amateur Sports, the YouTube channel completely dedicated to Toronto Raptors content and videos like this, as well as live streams on the channel. With the draft right around the corner, with free agency right around the corner, there's so much great content coming your way you do not want to miss out on. And we're well fed here. We have all this great content. We have all this great NBA stuff happening, but specifically in the Raptors universe, we have Scottie Barnes taken care of here. 1 year left on his rookie contract, 5 more years on, again, that rookie max extension for the player who is coming off of an impressive season. A 22-year-old all-star Scottie Barnes showcased his talents all throughout his NBA career thus far, be it winning Rookie of the Year, obviously in his first season in the NBA, or again, being an all-star this season. But going along with being an all-star, the statistics were phenomenal this season. Huge jump from last season where people really started to question if Scottie Barnes can be the guy for the Raptors because of, the first season was so good. Rookie of the Year out of nowhere. Nobody was really expecting that. Second season, mostly a flatline sort of season, but then the huge jump in year 3 had the Raptors confident enough to trade away Pascal Siakam, to trade away OG Anunoby, and focus a complete retool around Scottie Barnes as the centerpiece of the Raptors, and again, for a very good reason here. Nearly averaged 20 points per game for the Raptors in consistently different roles for the team, over 8 rebounds per game, over 6 assists per game on 47.5% shooting from the field, 34% shooting from 3, the shooting jump that we really wanted to see with an effective field percentage of .528, which can increase here. Look, I always tell you guys in this channel that efficiency comes with age here. We already have Scottie Barnes, who is building up his efficiency levels from 3. Took nearly 5 attempts from 3 a game last season. Yes, the 3-point percentage tapered off as the season went on for the player. Played 60 games in total before having that season-ending hand injury. But for a player who's only 22, who's already been an all-star, who won Rookie of the Year, and a pretty loaded draft class at that 2021 draft class is looking pretty loaded, he emerged as the best player in the rookie season. He is the first player from that draft class to get an all-star appearance, and he might be the only one that at this present point is going to be getting that rookie max extension contract. I mean, the statistics showcase it here. The Raptors have a special player here. It did not appear as though that would be the case on draft night when they selected him 4th overall. Many fans, including myself, quite honestly, were looking at Jalen Suggs like the player to take in that position, but thankfully, the front office absolutely nailed this one. They got this one right, and as far as this contract is concerned, they've completely nailed this one as well. There was really going to be no other outcome in this situation here. Scottie Barnes is the centerpiece of this team moving forward. We recognize the talent. We recognize the ability. We recognize the insane ceiling that the player has as well and the heights that he can continue to reach, and all in Toronto. There was no other possible outcome for Scottie Barnes' next contract with the Raptors being anything less than the rookie max extension. Now, it is a hefty bit of money, but as salaries continue to grow in the NBA, as they continue to rise with TV deals, this one is going to look better on a year-to-year basis. You'll probably hear that with like every contract being signed right now on a long-term basis here. The Raptors have locked up their guy. He's been here for 3 years already, and again, there is 6 more years confirmed of Scottie Barnes in Toronto. So, how are we going to ensure Scottie Barnes reaches the heights that make this contract worthwhile to the team? First things first, you really need to establish what sort of role he's going to have with the team. You can't be chopping and changing on a day-to-day basis. Look, you can make little adjustments to specific games and how you want to use the player, but you got to get Scottie Barnes in his absolutely best setting. Best setting on the defensive end, he's best served as a power forward, as a help defender there, kind of in the way that Giannis plays for the Bucks, kind of in the way that Jaren Jackson Jr. played for the Memphis Grizzlies when he won his Defensive Player of the Year award. I'm not saying that Scottie Barnes is Defensive Player of the Year caliber, but I think he's got the stuff to be all defensive caliber if you use him correctly there. Give him a rim protector like Jaren Jackson had with Steven Adams, like Scottie Barnes has with Jakob Poeltl, at least at the moment here. Let the big man do the brute work on the inside. Look, he can play small ball in some settings, but mostly have that rim protector there and have Scottie Barnes as that help defender to time in for some vicious blocks there, to chime with some steals as well. But you don't want to use him as your primary rim protector, and you don't want to use him as your point of attack defender on defense as well. Hasn't done as well with shifty guards as to be expected here. So deploy him where he's going to be at his best and find the players who are going to do the things that you've been asking him to do. Find the big wing defender. Find the point of attack defender. You've seemingly got your rim protector already with Jakob Poeltl. So establish that to get the most out of Scottie Barnes' game defensively. On the offensive end, where Scottie Barnes is at his best, it's becoming increasingly clear that he's at his best when he's playing in a forward position. Look, it doesn't mean he can't take ball handling reps. He can't act like a point guard in some certain circumstances, but I don't want to deploy him as the point guard out the gate of the game. Deploy him as a forward. Find your established point guard. Maybe that's Emmanuel Quickly, and I'm going to be comfortable with that. But provide the opportunities for Scottie Barnes to handle the ball a little bit there. Provide more opportunities for Scottie Barnes to get a runway to get to the rim. And provide more opportunities and work on Scottie Barnes' game as far as post-ups are concerned to use his amazing size and his amazing length to get those easy buckets on the inside. Because we saw those efficiency numbers earlier. 47.5% from the field. Look, there's a lot of threes in there, but the effective field goal percentage, as much as it's fine there, just under 53%, for a player of his height, and efficiency comes with age, I'm sure this will come, continue to find those more efficient looks at the rim. That's what's going to take Scottie Barnes' game to the next level offensively there. Continue to work on the three-ball game. I'm sure he knows of the importance there, but really hone in on those high percentage looks on the inside. That is where you're going to find Scottie Barnes at his best. And to have the space to get those looks on the inside, take a number out of the Milwaukee Bucks' book with Giannis once again here. Just give Giannis that runway and kick out opportunities. Drive and kick opportunities. Surround this guy with shooters. Put shooters around this guy and find the right defensive pieces. In a lot of senses of what I'm saying here, it's easier said than done. It's hard to find these guys. But if you're willing to invest up to $270 million over 5 years for this player, you're going to commit 6 years of your team's future with the 1 year left on his rookie contract on top of the 5 years on the rookie max extension he just signed. If you're going to commit that much of your franchise to this player, it's up to you as the front office to put in the work to maximize that player's ability. Because if he is going to be your centerpiece and you're going to put this much money into it, you better get your money's worth out of it. So the work starts today. The work starts this week at the draft. The work starts at the end of the week in free agency, just starting to put the plan in place to maximize this guy's ability, because it's very clear that the sky is the limit as far as the potential is concerned for Scottie Barnes. And I cannot be more excited about what the potential could bring for the player and for, as well, the future of the franchise. So what were your thoughts on this rookie max extension? Do you think the Raptors made the right call here? Give me your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below, because that's it for me for today. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel with so much great content coming over the next week, the next 2 weeks with the draft and free agency. Don't miss out here at MHR Sports. I'll see you again next time for another video.